I'm Gertie Rude. I'm back again in a Wednesday mood. And it's definitely Wednesday today. Yesterday I got muddled up and thought it was Wednesday, but it's not. It's definitely Wednesday today. Yes, I've got it on good authority. It's Wednesday. Anyway, here we are again, troops. Haven't got any words for this. She can't cook, apparently. And is this thing... Oh, it is Netflix. Oh, I've got Netflix. Does that mean I've got to watch this load of old hooey? Because you can't review it off Netflix. They've got copyright as soon as you, do you know what I mean, talk about it. And so let's not talk about it. Apparently most people, it's four hours. So it must be how many? 4 hours, half-hour episodes. That's 8. Oh my God, no, really? I can't. Anyway, I'm going to watch it and review it, and we'll get back to you on that. So, but we've got Mike Graham from talktv and Angela Levine, who is Prince Harry's biographer. We go back to the beginning because it's all very pertinent. So let's jump in and see what happens. Oh, you haven't got any sound. Well, we could do with some sound.
Meghan and her new show. Don't call her Meghan Markle, though,
no.
Because have a look at this. She doesn't like it.
Oh, righto.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. You have kids, and you go, no, I share my name with my children.
Yes.
And that...
Somebody, please. I've already implored you all out there to get a petition going so I can get put away somewhere. Please. You know all my cyber stalkers from last year? I'm going to do them for breach of bleeding promise. Because why am I still here having to endure this? What is going on? Oh, well, when you get married, guess what? You get another name. Oh, my God. And she's there with this Mindy bird. Have we got her name here? No, anyway. Apparently, this bird, Mindy, which I've heard, is a well-known American comedian. Comedian. And, yeah, it's literally not a parody. It's not a parody. And she's just... talk about bleeding kiss ass. Anyway, so Meghan's doing this. And I'm just going to press the button.
So... I didn't know how meaningful it would be to me, but it just means so much to go, this is our family name.
Oh, shut up.
Well,
for God's
Angela,
sake.
her family...
Sorry, I can't. This is... I can't. Why is this happening? Why is this called entertainment? And why have I got to watch it on Netflix? Mind you, I don't have to, do I? There's no law. Oh, it's Ange. Come on, Ange. Oh, what are you wearing, darling? Oh, let's have a look.
My name is now Sussex. So, that's how we must call her.
She's gone psychedelic.
Yeah,
She's gone all bleeding Piper at the Gates of Dawn, isn't she? Like your Pink Floyd back in 1970, or was it 68? I can't quite remember. But I guess she was there. She was probably one of their roadies, to be honest, because she looks so tight, doesn't she? She looks quite strong. She's like your old Gert. Yeah, she's built for something or other. Anyway, go on, Ange. Oh, install successfully. Cell device, activate the updated version. No, we don't want that. Do we want that? No, we don't. Should we just... what does that even mean? Why do people talk French to me?
This was supposed to be a friend, and this is already telling her off with
Mandy Mindy
3 minutes. But actually, what I would say in return is that she always calls Princess Catherine Kate.
Yes.
Because she wants to do that, and that's demeaning Kate.
Yeah, but in fairness, that's nothing like what we call her, is it, darling? To be fair, let's have it right.
So she should keep her mouth shut about this. Anyway, I use my maiden name. People don't, and they know women nowadays have 2 names if they're married. What a big deal! But
I've got 2, Oi and you. Honestly, you know, like they wear their badges now with the pronouns. Yeah, mine just says Oi and you. Yeah, either of them, and I'm yours.
Say that to a friend.
I mean, you don't want me. You'd pay good money to get rid of me. But if you did want me, Oi and you will get me.
Who's coming in to talk to you and be nice to you.
Yes.
Because there weren't very many people who she was really close to during that 4-hour thing which I watched.
I think she literally... Oh, sorry, Ange. Sorry, darling. Sorry about that, Ange. Love you. I'm actually genuflecting and crossing myself. Yeah. In a sort of nautical way. Is it a nautical way? theological way, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I think they're a rent crowd. I think they were literally hired to and ah, because apparently that's all they do all the way through the bleeding 4 hours. 4 hours. I don't even know what I'm saying is true. I've just heard it. So apparently it's 8 episodes, each half hour for 4 hours. I think it's over 4 hours, probably to take account of the adverts. I don't know what to say. Well, I do know, but I'll get myself chucked off YouTube. So there's that happening, and apparently it is a thing. Apparently she's going to teach us how to boil an egg like Delia Bleeding Smith.
It's dead by the end of it.
Yes, I bet. Thank you for watching it so none of us have to. I mean, it's bad enough for me watching the clips for it, to be honest.
You're a
but
hero.
She's also been accused, and not for the first time, of a bit of plagiarism, hasn't she? Because apparently Pamela Anderson did a similar show from Baywatch some years ago. Here's a little...
Now was she in her bikini? Because if she was in her bikini, she was probably copying me. Do you know, me and Pammy are like that? And you can't see me, but I'm doing the cross fingers, because we are behind the scenes. It's me, Pammy, John Travolta, Johnny Depp, and well, Johnny lied and he's British, so I only get him when he comes to Britain. So yeah, me and Pammy, we're like that. Gwyneth, once she started on the vagina smelling candles, I'm not that generation. I can't be, do you know what I mean? Ruin my reputation. So I did have to cut her off. Well, actually it wasn't. It was when she married that Coldplay, something about We're All Yellow. I mean, it's music to sort of, do you know what I mean? I can't say on YouTube, but if you didn't want to actually be on this earthly plane, that would be the music to do it to.
Mm-hmm. How they compare.
We're all yellow too.
I love to cook. I just always have wanted to take things to another level.
I've always loved taking something
Oh my God, they're so right. Except she's like literally not Pamela Anderson.
pretty ordinary and
Regrettably,
elevating
ladies,
it.
regrettably.
Setting the table is like setting the tone. That's the romantic in me. Cheers!
This is about connecting with friends.
Oh, shut up. To start with, guys bleeding brown bread, and you've only got a load of broads around you that you probably pay. Pammy, she's got that authentic vibe. Or is it just me? Am I being a bitch? What do you think, ladies? I think Pammy looks cool. I don't like that other one, Martha Bird. Do you get me? Or Ina Garden. And I used to like the ranch lady. Yes, I did. I used to like the ranch lady, you know. But then she went all sort of commercial. She did. She started selling things at me. And our love affair was over. I couldn't afford her. She was a harsh mistress, you know. She used to make me cook things against my better nature. Anyway. So, yeah, this is what they're drawing the conclusion, or compare and contrast. Pammy with Maggie, whatever her name is.
Doing
So
this for the
funny.
first time. Making new friends.
What?
I love you funny, I can't turn it back, but that plate looked like the dog had been sick, and that looks like something you just get up your bakery of a day, or I can rustle up in about 35 minutes.
This is probably
Allowing
one
for
of the most
cooling
glamorous
time.
moments of my life.
That's Mindy.
It's one of the most beautiful meals,
Johnson
isn't it?
leaves.
That's
Doing
killed
this.
us.
Look at Mel stuffing stuff.
You go through a long lifetime of
She's
cooking.
copied Pammy. Where'd she get all these geezers from? Who's he? He's probably the gardener.
And I just feel like I just started today.
Oh, it is Pammy. Pammy. Hello, Pammy. It's Gertie. I'm here,
We're in
Pammy.
the pursuit of joy. Love is in the details.
Somebody kill me, those Krispy Kreme donuts. They make me teeth itch just looking at them. I don't look at them. They scare me. Everyone's invited except... I don't know what that's blurred out, except... Why is that blurred out? Does that say Gertie? Everyone's invited except Gertie? Oh, it's a K. Is it a colloquial K? Is there a U involved or even an N? Why is that blurred out? Anyway, so everyone is invited except for... Oh, it's King Charles, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's bleeding. That's discrimination, isn't it? That's being anti-royalist or whatever. It is. It's like an ism.
Everyone's invited. Yeah, really? What about your dad?
Apart
Is he
from
coming?
King Charles.
Hey?
The interesting thing about that is that she even copied her with a bag. She went round the garden,
Yeah.
which
Don't.
strawberries in and all the.
Do you get strawberries in the garden in California? Oh no, it's not a garden, is it? Because it's not a kitchen. So probably, I'm not being funny, but I'm going to put it out there. But if you think of it, it's been widely reported that it isn't her kitchen. So if we can all agree that it probably isn't her garden, are we all on the same page that we probably can arrive at the same destination and conclusion that it probably isn't her house? Or even her area? Or even California? It's probably not, is it? It's probably in Botswana. I'll tell you what, it's probably in bleeding Spain or Portugal or somewhere, isn't it? Somewhere hot. Yes, it probably is. She doesn't care. Might be in Colombia, because you know what they're like. They like a bit of Colombia. They love the coffee. You can't beat Colombian coffee. No one can.
Those leaves and all that sort of thing. But it wasn't her home.
No.
It was
it wasn't her home.
She was talking about what you do at home, but she wasn't at home. She used someone's garden.
Right, well, that kiddie there, you see the Asian chef.
I mean, you just think... And I found out she spent...
Turned out, I thought he was a Korean guy that did food. You know, like a chef extraordinaire, or probably a sushi master, or something like that. It's a makeup guy.
£130,000 on her clothes.
Yeah.
I think there's one episode where she actually literally does have the gardener in, yeah, and makes a lettuce sandwich, shows him how to make a lettuce sandwich. Oh my God, I can't wait. I literally can't wait. When I'm on my feet, I just think, what can I do? I'm literally got nothing better to do except watch paint dry or watch the Netflix bleeding, what's it called? With Love.
Them nearly all the time. But what's really interesting is that she can't cook. She doesn't like cooking. She doesn't like actually...
Still looks like cat's been sick on that plate, doesn't it?
Baking, she said. But she likes fiddling with all the...
She likes arranging fruit, you know. I mean.
So what they're saying is that she says in this, because as I keep saying, I haven't watched it, but she actually comes straight out and says on her cooking lifestyle bleeding blog, look at me, I'm in my kitchen, it's not my kitchen. Well, all right, yeah, it is a kitchen that I'm in, but it's not my house. And actually, it's not in the area. It's not even in the same continent, to be fair. But I am there, and I'm doing this cooking. But me and cooking are sort of very distant cousins. In fact, we're not even on the same genealogical table. We're not. But I would like to be, because I am, in fact, an actress, darling. I'm a thespian. Yes, I'm acting the part of bleeding something or other. I think she is more Martha Stewart than Pammy. She's never going to be our Pammy, is she, girls? Come on. Never. No.
That ludicrous clip where she's arranging the fruit into a rainbow so that the children can have it, and she's, an active parent or
I'll tell you another thing like that is another... I'm not going to be conspiratorial, but if you've been around children, which I know a lot of you ladies, most of you ladies have, one way or the other, yeah, we all know that arranging things like that for something to do with children is just a hiding to nowhere. It's really not worth the effort. And if you actually think it is worth the effort, you haven't been around children a lot, darling.
Like that. And any parent who's a parent knows you can't really spend that much time making breakfast for your kids.
Well, no, they got to get to school, haven't they?
I think she makes little heart shapes. I'm sure I've seen in the trailer. She made some heart shapes, something or other. Was it toast? No one cares.
You sit and do that, and then they start eating. It takes a long time. It was very weird. I think that the creativity, which she said rather rudely, that she hadn't been able to do.
What is that? What is that? Well, I don't know what's happening there. It is essentially a board with some chopped up fruit, which may or may not be construed as a fruit salad. Or a de facto cat sick. It's hard to tell because the angle and the lighting isn't great. And also she is kind of clashing with the background, what with the beige going on.
The royal family. She didn't say the royal family, but she said, I haven't done it for a long time, and now at last I can. There was nothing there. She actually thinks that most of us are stupid, because she said, have we ever had that gadget?
Is that cooking? Because, stay with me, troops. I can't ever remember doing this, like, ever, unless I'd had a psychotic break and maybe they're assessing me in some secure unit, which hasn't as yet happened, but I can feel it. I can feel it come. It's emanating. And at least the good thing is that when I do get sectioned, I will know what to do. I'll just get myself in the kitchen and start randomly cutting up bits of fruit. There you go. And they think I'm a superstar. Yeah, they'll try and get me married off, won't they? They'll try and get me married off to some royal.
Where you can blow up balloons on is wonderful.
Yes.
That's one thing. I mean, do you know
What's going
anybody
on
who
now?
doesn't know about that?
Oh, no, stop. It's like bleeding Van Gogh in it in fruit. So you haven't opened a tin of fruit cocktail, darling, have you? No, not at. Why are you touching everything? Who wants to eat that when you've had your grubby bleed with your makeup, fingernail things going on with your varnish? Touching stuff, touching it. And then putting it like that for no apparent reason. Put it in a bowl, bung a bit of bleeding ice cream on top and give it to your kids. They don't care. Oh, look at the fruit. I'm not going to eat it, Mum. I'm just going to sit and look at it because it's so beautifully arranged. It's like Michelangelo. Well, I don't know, but I think it is at least one of the Ninja Turtles. Go on.
It's been to enough children's parties and blown up balloons. After a while, you end up having to buy one because you get fed
What's
up.
going on now, mayonnaise?
Balloons. Yeah, everybody knows about it. But she's like,
she's absolutely amazing, isn't she? She literally is. Because for someone that is in someone else's kitchen, she does seem to know where the cooker is, which is amazing.
These people, they discover something as if they're the first person who's discovered it.
May, look at my
The other one was that how to wrap something. And she had a square box.
Sprinkling stuff.
And she said, you must never start in the middle of the piece of wrapping paper you have. You have to put it to one end.
Bloody freezing things in ice cubes, isn't she? I can't, because I love Angela and I love Michael. Mike Graham. Is his name? I suppose it is. Mike Graham, yeah. I love you. I like Talk TV. I like all the squawking that goes on Talk TV. I don't want a sneak peek. I don't want anything more to do with the market. I cannot. My brain has atrophied. It has slid backwards into the back of my head and it is showing me pictures of what the back of my skull looks like if I had one. Because, can't say on YouTube, but I think I've just bashed myself over the head with a broom handle. That was all there was to it. Jesus Christ away. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, I'm so sorry about this. Apparently it's on Nitpicks, so do you know what I mean? If you know, like, sometimes you get down and maudlin, and there's occasions that you think, sometimes I just need a good cry. Yeah, go and put Nitpicks on, or I'll tell you what, because the counterpoint of that is you need a damn good laugh. Either. Go and put Nitpicks on, watch the Marklet fiddling around with fruit for no apparent reason, going on about, oh look at me, I'm best friends with me hairdresser who I pay, I'm best friends with this other bird who I pay, oh I'm a Muscovy, I'm like Gordon Bleeding Ramsay, I am, I can fiddle with fruit. Anyway, bye bye wherever you are, good night, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I love you all. You know I do. I'm just knackered. I'm exhausted mentally, emotionally, physically. Depleted beyond repair. Bye-bye now.